Exaggerating the evidence that you have to prove your case will very likely make your case harder to pursue and harder to win. From the very beginning of the process, when you're looking for a potential attorney to represent you, to your deposition, and to the very end, to your trial. So let's talk about two examples, one from the very beginning of the process and one from trial, of how exaggerating and overplaying your hand as to what your emails, what your documents say, what the witnesses are able to say, how that type of exaggeration can hurt your ability to pursue your case. So, very beginning, you're talking to a potential attorney who you would like to hire to represent you in an age discrimination case. Let's say you believe you were fired because of your age, and you're telling that attorney during your initial consult, I have an email from my boss that says it's time for me to retire, which is evidence of age discrimination and makes alone that type of case quite compelling. The lawyer looks at the email and the email says, hey, my friend just sent me pictures from Mexico where he recently retired. Aren't they beautiful? Isn't this area beautiful? And then the lawyer is asking himself, where does it say it's time for you to retire? All the manager is doing is sharing something about his friend's retirement. This type of exaggeration is not uncommon. Now, this type of exaggeration will make that lawyer immediately more skeptical. It's going to make him doubt every other thing that you say. It's going to make him doubt every other type of evidence that you mention you have. And it's also going to make him wonder, should I take this case or not? If this potential client is exaggerating this, what else is he going to exaggerate? And the same is going to happen at your deposition or at trial. Imagine you're testifying and the opposing counsel, the attorneys who represent the employer, are asking you, so, you believe that your boss wanted you to retire, huh? And you say, yes, I do. And why do you believe that? Well, it's because of this email. So you believe this because your boss shared with you a couple of pictures from his friend's retirement? Is that the reason that you believe that he wanted you to retire? What are you going to say? If you're going to say yes, makes you sound silly, makes you sound like you exaggerate things, and makes the judge and the jury wonder what else you're not telling the truth about. And if you say no, that's not what the email said, and then you're left with no evidence, or you're left with contradicting yourself potentially with what you said earlier. So, make sure you do not exaggerate the evidence that you have. Try to look at what you have objectively. Don't make it sound better than it is. That's your lawyer's job, to present your case in the best scenario possible. You're there to share the facts to the best of your ability and the best of the memory. And that type of objectivity will only help you. It will help you attract the right attorneys to represent you, and it will also help you win a trial.